welcome to part 2 of my Witchy vacation haul. When I got to my brother's town, we went thrifting, and I already showed you what I got thrifting, but he took me to this store called the World Market, which is an amazing store. I fell in love with this store as soon as I walked in because I seen herbal soaps, oils, just beautiful decor. My brother shops there a lot for herbal teas, decor. He buys all kinds of stuff there, but I was just like, oh, I just love this store. I wish we had one in Michigan, but I mean, we do have one in Michigan, but it's a couple hours away. It's in Novi, which is not close to where I'm at, so I was kind of disappointed about that. But I decided to check the herb area or spice aisle because I just had a feeling that they were going to have some herbs and spices that aren't so common as you would find like in a grocery store, you know, like sage, thyme, rosemary, all that. I knew they'd probably have that, but I thought for sure they'd have lavender, that kind of stuff, and I was right. So I ended up grabbing some herbs from there, and I'm going to show you what I got. I did end up buying some saffron, which it's Spanish saffron, and it is 0.5 grams, which is 0.175 ounces of saffron, and this cost $4.99, which saffron is usually expensive for the littlest amount. I mean, it's not a cheap herb to buy, or I guess you'd call it maybe a spice, but yeah, Spanish saffron strands. And then it explains to you how to make saffron powder and suggested foods to mix it in with and all that good stuff on the back of here, which I just noticed that they had it on here. Best before 2022. So anyways, this is what the actual saffron looks like. It comes in this little plastic container that the top comes off very easily. So I'm not going to keep it in here. I'm going to put it in a bottle. But, you know, there's not much in there, but with saffron, you don't need a whole bunch of it. I think I'm going to buy more, though, because I love the way it smells. And there's so many awesome magical uses for saffron. Oh, yes. Just look at that. Oh, it's not going to focus. It's beautiful. So anyways, yep, it came in that little thing for $4.99. I know Trader Joe's sells saffron as well. I think it's like $5 or $10 for like a little corked bottle that's smaller than this. I think it's about like that big, and it's got saffron in it. But anyway, so I bought saffron. I'm just gonna keep this thing up here. I'm gonna move this. Then I grabbed whole nutmeg. They had whole nutmeg, which I do have ground nutmeg, but I didn't have any whole. So I bought whole nutmeg, and it's 1 ounce, 28 grams, and this was $2.99, I believe. Yep, $2.99 a piece at World Market. One of them has 8, and one of them has 9. Yeah, this one has 9. That one has 8, but $2.99. So about $6 for both of those, which I found, you know, that to be an okay price. It does tell you up here, my phone's not going to focus, of course, what it's commonly used in milk-based pudding, Scandinavian vegetable dishes, and bechamel sauce. I don't think I probably did not pronounce that right. But anyways, so yeah, I got some whole nutmeg for $2.99 each. It says best before September 19th, 2015. So I got some whole nutmeg. And let's see. I also very happily found star anise, which I was really excited about. This is 0.5 ounces, which is 14 grams. Native to China, this widely used spice is found in many dishes, baked goods, and liquors. So, star anise. So I bought 2 of those. I bought 2 of everything but the saffron, obviously. So I was excited about that. These were also $1.99 each. I had to like restrain myself. I was gonna buy like 5 bags of each thing that I found there, because they also had vanilla bean. I'm trying to think. They had awesome cinnamon sticks, but I already have cinnamon sticks, so I was like, I really wanted to grab them. I should have. I told my brother I'll be calling him and having him run over there and grab me stuff and send it to me. So I got star anise. Then I found juniper berries, which I was really excited about. These were only 99 cents a piece. Of course, it's not going to focus. It's 0.65 ounces, which is 18 grams. Juniper berries are much used in traditional cuisine of Central Europe. So yeah, I got some juniper berries, 2 packages. I was going to buy a bunch of these, but then I thought, like, you better not do that. You need to save some money for the Witchy store. So I got some juniper berries. And then I found lavender, and I was so excited to find the lavender. Taste from France. Because right now all I have is French lavender. I ran out of regular lavender, which I don't really know so much the difference between the French lavender and the regular lavender. I know there's small differences, but you know, whatever. So this was 0.25 ounces, which is 7 grams, and these were $1.99 each. So I got 2 bags of those, and I can't wait to bottle all this up. I was so excited because I just want to smell everything. And oh, and then I also grabbed this. This was the last thing I got from the store. It was the pink Himalayan sea salt. And they had all their spices in nice glass bottles like this, but most of the spices and herbs that were bottled up I already had, minus a couple. But I did not have any pink Himalayan salt left, so I grabbed a bottle. And this was $4.99 for this bottle, which it was 4 ounces, 113.4 grams, which is a pretty good amount for $5. So I was happy with that. So I got that, and I'm not going to rebottle this. I'm just going to keep it in this bottle. It comes with a little shaker at the top. You can kind of see it through there. But yeah, so that's what I got at the World Market. If I wouldn't have refrained myself, I would have grabbed way more. I'm kind of upset that I didn't grab the cinnamon sticks or the vanilla bean, but I can always go back or have my brother, or I can't go back until I go back to Florida, but I can have my brother grab it for me. Move this saffron. Okay, and I don't think I'm going to have to do a part 3 if I kind of hurry up. One of the last things I did before I left was I got to visit the local Witchy store, which is in my brother's area, and I was really excited about this because, oh, sorry, I'm sticking that candle in there. I just got wax all over myself. I was really excited about this because the store that is in Sanford is actually owned by renowned and she's well known. She's a published author. She writes wiki, oh my goodness, witchy and, you know, metaphysical books like Wiccan books and on being a witch. And her name is Moura, which I'm sure most of you know who she is. And her shop just happens to be in the historic district of Sanford, which is like downtown Sanford. And I was so excited to visit her store. That was one of the things that I wanted to do so bad. And I was just really happy that I got to visit there. So I couldn't go until I think it was like 2 days before I left. So by that time I was kind of really getting low on money. But her shop closes at 6 o'clock and my brother had to work while I was there. So, you know, I got to go the day that he ended up calling off of work just so he could spend time with me because it was my last full day there. And so actually it was like 1 day before I left. It wasn't or no, maybe. I don't remember. It was close to when I was leaving. So anyways, her shop is absolutely beautiful. If you ever visit Sanford, Florida, make sure to go there. You'll love it. Her shop, and I believe it's her house as well. I'm not too sure though, but it's in a it's an old Queen Anne Victorian home. just absolutely beautiful. You walk in and it's her house as well. I'm not too sure. And it's an old Queen Anne Victorian home. Just absolutely beautiful. You walk in and oh, it just smells amazing, and everything was beautiful, and I was so excited to be there. But you know, I think I am going to go into a third video because I don't want to make this too long, and it won't be too long because I didn't really buy a lot, but this videos are almost at 11 minutes, so I'm going to go to part 3. See you in a minute. Blessed be.